It's time for another Kickstarter Top 5. Thieves by Jack Bro Playful Creation is by the same team who brought the successful Viking Guard to Kickstarter last year. This is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and runs about 30 minutes per play. Are you the best thief in town? Try your hand at stealing the sapphires of one of the wealthiest and most dishonest merchants in the kingdom. To do this, you must rely on both your memory and the secret weapons of the thieves. Using a memory mechanic paired with different action selections, your goal is to make a valid combination of colors or symbols and then attempt to steal. If you have a valid combination, you get a sapphire. If your deduction fails, you receive the dreaded evil eye. I actually received a prototype copy of this game to review, and you can check out my review right up here. And while I typically do not do well with memory games, I absolutely love this game. The gameplay is fun. There's a bit of a take that element because you're able to steal from your opponents or curse them with extra evil eyes. The art and presentation of this game is fantastic, and for around $22 US, you really can't beat this game for the value. There's an all-in level for around $42 US that includes a number of component upgrades and a beautiful play mat that I must have. This campaign will fund if it hits around $15,000 US and will run until April 26, 2018. Maximum Apocalypse, the Gothic Horrors expansion, is the first deluxe expansion for Maximum Apocalypse, the well-received Kickstarter from Rock Manor Games last year. In this game, you and up to 6 of your friends take on your choice of different apocalyptic settings where you will have to face different adventures and make strategic choices in order to survive. This expansion brings you the opportunity to stop Cthulhu and all of his cultists from destroying the world, or if you'd rather, you can face vampires, ghouls, and werewolves in a classic monster setting. Now, fans of this game will also be interested in the optional buy, the Kickstarter exclusive Jurassic Perils, where you must survive both the newly recreated dinosaurs as well as Jurassic era viruses. The Gothic Horrors expansion is $29, but there are other pledge levels adding on other expansions or even a full rookie pledge for anyone that missed the original Kickstarter and wants to get their hands on all of the Maximum Apocalypse goodness there is thus far. This campaign funded in 2 hours and will run until April 26, 2018. Sweet Mess by Big Kid Games is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, and runs 45 to 90 minutes. Put on your chef's hat and step into the Sweet Mess baking competitions. You will need to choose your actions wisely and pick your ingredients in order to complete recipes and unlock ingredient masteries for more efficient ingredient use and, of course, the sought-after cooking points. This game has tons of amazing looking resources, tiles, and cards, and in addition, it also comes with custom game trays for each player as well. In addition to Sweet Mess, there's also a bonus dexterity speed game called Recipe Race that's included with it. There is a 7-day funding goal that, if reached, will see either a solo or a team co-op game mode designed by Jonathan Gilmore. Check out this game for its fun action selection and resource management, and of course, the great looking presentation. Or check it out because you'll feel like you were cooking, but you won't have to worry about cleaning up a mess in the kitchen. Pledges start at $49 with additional levels adding more content. The campaign is funded and will run until April 20, 2017. Unbroken by Artem Safarov is a solo survival game that takes place in a dark fantasy world and can be played in about 20 to 30 minutes. You are the sole survivor after you and your friends were ambushed by monsters, and now you must escape alive and get your revenge. This is a game that had a ton of buzz prior to the Kickstarter as a print and play game and has continued to grow since. The responses to the prototype copies for the Kickstarter have been great, with reviewers glowing about how strong the theme is, the level of strategy, and the replayability factor of the game. The art on this game looks great, and the gameplay mechanics appear very strong. In addition, there are some awesome upgrades as a result of stretch goals. I'm looking at you, dual layer tracker sheets. If you love solo games and are on the fence, there's a free print and play download available on the Kickstarter page you can check out. You can get a copy of this game for around $22 US, which for the amount of game in this box is a real deal. The campaign has funded, and you have until April 25th, 2017 to pledge for your own copy. Swords and Sails by Jason Williams is a game for 2 to 7 players, ages 13 and up, and plays in around 90 minutes. Swords and Sails takes place in 1000 AD and lets you rewrite history as you fight opposing factions to control Europe through military might and political intrigue. Every season brings you the opportunity to build more units, capture territories, build cities, and increase income. This game comes with up to 2 large historic maps as well as tons of components to identify all faction units and is billed as a potential gateway war game. Pledges for the base game start at $79, although there is a single map version of only the Western Europe portion of the map for $49. This campaign will fund if it hits $20,000 by April 29, 2018. Alright guys, that's it. Another week of Kickstarters in the books. Now be sure to tell me in the comments below if you're backing the stuff. Tell me if I missed something, or even more important really to me is if you Tell me in the comments if there's something upcoming that I should be aware of. I try to keep up with what's coming, and I'm usually on Kickstarter a couple of times a day, but I would love to know ahead of time if there's something that I need to keep an eye out for, so that way I can keep a little bit of budget open for it. Alright guys, that's it. I'm Lee from Geek City, USA. Make sure you subscribe if you like this content and you want to see more. Like the videos or engage with us over there on Facebook or even in the comments below. Once again, Lee from Geek City, USA, and we'll talk to you next time.